Hi, in this video we are going to see about a Java web application project which is entitled as Online Car Wash Booking System. Before seeing the execution of the project, let me brief about this project. Today all over the world all the people started using their own cars, but the problem is they don't have the time to maintain it or make the car clean. So they wanted to go for the car washing service centers which is available in their cities, and then they wanted to check for the prices, and then they wanted to book for an appointment. So in the traditional system, this is the way the customers would wanted to go physically to visit the centers and wait in the queue, or they wanted to make a phone based reservation kinds of thing. But due to the rapid growth in the digital platforms, now we need the automation or digital system for all the domains and departments. So here we have proposed a online car wash booking system which automates the process for the users and also for the service providers and for the admin. So here we have developed the system using the coding language Java. The front-end part contains JSP, CSS and JavaScript, and we have used MySQL as the database. So here we have three entities, that is the administrators, the service provider and the users. First, the service providers will be registering, and admin should approve it, and then the service providers will be listed to the users, and the users can able to see their packages and they can book the system. So all these details are being mentioned in the abstract part. So coming to the existing system, as mentioned, in the existing system everything is a manual process, or you can see that is a semi-automated process. So in existing or the earlier system, they would make the physical registers, or they would have used the basic spreadsheets, Excel kinds of things to note down the customer details and booking kinds of thing. And they wanted to, the users or customers wanted to see the packages, they wanted to have it in a physical or printed format kinds of things. So these all the details that is being provided in the existing system part. And coming to the disadvantages of the existing system, the main disadvantages are lack of convenience for customers, inefficient record management, limited transparency of service packages, unclear booking history for customers, inefficient feedback collection, absence of centralized administration. So these are the main disadvantages of the existing system, and each disadvantage is described detailedly in this part of the disadvantages of the existing system part. So coming to the proposed system, as mentioned, we have developed a web-based platform using Java, JSP, CSS, JavaScript and MySQL. So this online car wash booking system is completely automated to streamline the interaction between the customer service centers and the administrator through a structured and centralized digital platform. So every entity has their own defined roles and functionalities. So administrator will have the overall control, where the new service providers or new car wash booking centers will be registering, and administrator has the right to authorize or reject it. This is because to avoid unauthorized access or spammers into the system. And once after the approval of the administrator only, the user can able to see the list of service providers that is available, and they can able to make the booking. And in the user part, they can see all the details of the service providers, and they can see the live updates like whether it is approved, rejected or in progress kinds of thing. And also they can get the bill in the PDF format, and they can provide the feedback for the service providers, and the feedback also will be provided only by the completed registered customer, not everyone, so that we can avoid spammers into the system kind of thing. So admin, service providers and the users, everyone has the digital operations, so that everything is a streamlined one. So all these details are being mentioned in this proposed system part. Coming to the advantages of the proposed system, the main advantages are enhanced user convenience, centralized record management, transparent service packages, booking history and invoice access, efficient feedback mechanism, administrator oversight, real-time booking and status updates, improved service center management. So these are all the main advantages of proposed system, and every advantages have been described detailedly in this part of the advantages of proposed system. So next, coming to the system architecture. So here you can see the entities: administrator, core service centers, and the users. So first thing, administrator has the all rights. They can able to activate or reject the new service centers, and they can able to see the user details, and they can see the user feedbacks given, and we have provided the attractive graph analysis part of the complete system. And coming to the core service center, so they can able to add their packages, they can edit their packages, they can mark the status of the current work, whether it is in progress, delivered kinds of thing, and they can able to see the customer feedback so that they can improve their service next time. Next, the user part, the user can able to search for the service centers in their location, and they can view the service center details and the packages, and they can make the booking, and they can view the real-time status, and they can download the bill in PDF format, they can submit their feedback after their service. So everything is being stored in the MySQL. So this is the system architecture of our online car wash booking system. Coming to the modules, so these are all the modules of the project, these are all the module description of our project. Coming to the system requirement, these are all the minimum hardware requirements. And coming to the software requirements, so this project can be executed in Windows 10 or 11. The coding language used is Java. The front-end contains JSP, CSS and JavaScript. JDK version we have used is JDK 23.0.1. IDE tool is Apache NetBeans IDE 24. Tomcat server version is Apache Tomcat 9.0.84, and database that we have used is MySQL. So now let us see the execution of the project. So first, open your Apache NetBeans IDE. Now go to the file menu, click open project. Now let us import the project into the NetBeans IDE. So just go into the source code folder. Inside that we have this online car wash system. Select this and click open project. Now the project will be imported in NetBeans IDE. It takes some time. Here you can see the progress. Meanwhile, let us attach the database in the MySQL. So just go open your MySQL Workbench 8.0. So here you need to click this local instance MySQL 8.0, and now let us enter the password as root and click OK. So now go to your servers part and select data import. So here select the second option, import from self-contained file. Now select this three dots. So now go into the source code folder where we have the database folder. Inside that we have this folder SQL connection. Just select this. Now just select this tab import progress and click start import. So now you can see the import is completed successfully. So now you can just refresh the schema. You can see car wash is added successfully. So now let us close this MySQL Workbench because we have successfully attached the database. So now coming to the NetBeans part, the project is also loaded completely. So now let us execute it. So just right click it and then click run and kindly wait for a few minutes. Now it asks for the authentication for the Tomcat, and I have given admin and click OK. Now it navigates to the browser part. So now you can see the project home screen or welcome screen with the project title online car wash booking system. So as mentioned, you can see the entities: administrator, service center, users. Now let us see all these things one by one. First, let me go to the service center. So as we don't have any service centers right now, let us register for new service centers. So go to the register here option. So it navigates to the register your service center menu. So here let us enter the service center. First let me enter service center as JP Car Wash. Next let us enter the owner name as JP, email as jp@gmail.com, phone number 99526990, address as let us enter as Arumbathapuram, Pondicherry, city let us enter as Pondicherry, password JP, and let me click the register button after entering this. So now you can see it is registered successfully. Please wait for admin approval. So every registration after the service center registration, you cannot able to log in into the system directly. So I'm just entering the email ID and the password that I have used during the registration of the service center, but you can see invalid login or account not approved, because the admin should approve it, then only they can able to log in into the system. So I will just create some other service centers. So let me create service center called 5K car care, owner name, email ID 5k@gmail.com, phone number, address Pondicherry, and password. So now let me create another service center, and it asks for the validation of the phone number and click register. So now it is also registered successfully. Now let me create some other service center called XX car wash, owner name, email ID, phone number, address, password. So let me create register for this. So now I have registered 3 service centers. Let me go to the administrator part. So just enter the default username and password. For the admin is admin and admin, both the username and password is same, and then click the login button. So now you can see the admin dashboard after successful login. So this is the admin home page. So now before seeing other options, first let me go to the service center options. So now you can see it is listing the pending service center list, because as I said, administrator should approve or reject, then only they can able to list it in the user part, and or they can able to log in into the system. So now what I'm going to do, you can see the service center ID for the first center. I have created JP car wash, 5K cars care, and XX car wash. So you can see all the details whichever I have registered, and you can see the registration date, time, everything is been recorded. So what I'm going to do, I'll approve this JP car service center. So now immediately you can see that is moved. So you can see the pending service centers is 2, and you can see approved service center is 1, and rejected there is nothing. So now again for 5K I'll just approve it. So you can see it is been approved, moved to the approved service center. So now I'm going to reject this XX car wash service because it is not a valid one. So I'll considering that, I'll just make the rejection part. So just click the reject button. So now you can see the pending service center list is empty, there is no, and you can see that is updated to the rejected service center. So here you can see the approved service center JP car wash 5K, rejected is XX car wash. So now let me log out from this part. So now you can go to the service center part. So now let me enter the first service center detail and click login. So now you can see the welcome JP car wash service center. There is no total booking, no completed, pending, is everything is 0, because this is the first time we log into the system. So now in the car wash service provider system, you can see the options of add services, new booking, service feedback, logout, everything. Let us see all these one by one. First let me go to the add services. So here they can add for the new package. So now let me add a package called basic wash. You can just enter some description. So let me enter the price as 500 and let me save package. So here you can see once after added, you can see the package is added successfully, and here you can see the my packages where you can see the ID, package name, description, package price, etc. So here in case if you wanted to add or if you wanted to edit some description or price, everything you can just make it. So for example, I'll just make the price as 400 and update package. You can see the package details has been updated. Here in this way you can just update for any actions, or I'll just add a new package called premium package. You can just enter some description for it. I'll just enter the price as 1000 and save package. So here you can see it has been updated. So here you can see there is no booking, service booking, everything is empty. So now let me log out. So for this is for the JP car service center. I have entered another service center 5k car cat. So let me enter with that login part. I'll just add the packages here also. 5k car basic wash. I'll just enter the price as 600 rupees and I'll just enter as so I'll just enter some other package description. I'll just enter the price and save package. So now I have added few package details for this and let me log out. So now let us go to the user part. So user, I have not registered any user, so let me create few users. I'll just go to the register here option. So here it will navigate it to the user registration page where you need to enter the name and all the details. So now let me enter the name as Alice, for example, alice@gmail.com, Alice, phone number, just enter the city as Pondicherry and click register. And now I have registered for Alice. I'll just go for register here. I'll just create some other user called Bob. I'll just create a Bob password. I'll just enter from phone number and just enter the city as Chennai and then click register. So I have created two users. First let me log in into the Alice login, and once after the login is successful, you can see the welcome screen for the user part. This is the user part. So in the user part, user can able to see the service centers and they can see the booking history. First let us go to the find service providers. So here they can select the city they wanted. So currently I have added two service centers for the city Pondicherry, so it will be listed that only. If I am adding some other city, it will be showing that also. So now I'll show that part and then come back again. So now let me go back. I'll go to the service center. I'll create and some other service center now. I'll just create Hikvision car wash. I'll just create a new service center for different location. So let me approve that in the admin part also. The service centers, let me approve it. So now it is approved. So you can see the approved list. So now if I come back to the user part, if I come back to the user part with the user credentials, log into the system. Now if I go to the service providers, you can see now Chennai is added into it. In this way you can add any number of cities with your names. There is no any restriction for it. So now let me go to the Pondicherry and click search. So now you can see the result for Pondicherry. So there are two different service providers. If I just give Chennai and search, you can see there is Equation Car Service Center. So you, in this way you can add any number of cities, any number of car service providers. So here you can see I have just added JP Car Wash Service and 5K. So if you go, user just clicks the view package details, they can see the package details that is available. So whatever the package details they wanted, they can see it and they can just take that service. Just click the book now option. Once after clicking the package, you can see book premium package at JP Car Wash. It is displayed with the company name, what is their address, Arumbathpuram, Pondicherry, email ID, phone number, what is the package name, what is the description, price of it, and now the user need to enter what is their car name. So I'll just enter Maruti Alto, registration number, I'll just enter this detail, and user need to select this confirm booking. So now you can see the booking successful message here, and now it is added into the your booking part, that is booking history. It is added into the your booking and the booking history part. So here you can see the ID, what is the service center you have booked, and what is the car name, model name, register, premium package, what is the package name, price of it, status. You can see it is pending, you can see the booking date and everything. So now let me log out from this part. So now if I go to the service center part, so I have booked for JP car service center. So I'm just logging into the concerned service center provider. So now you can see the total booking earlier was 0. Now you can see the booking is 1. You can see it is in pending or progress is 1 because it is not completed. So now if you go to new booking part, you can see the booking ID and everything has been listed here. What is, when is the booking date, done, everything. So now let me go to the service booking. Here the service provider can update the status to the user or the customer. So now you can just see I have accepted the this booking, so you can update it. So once it is updated, you can see the status is changed to the accepted part. So in the user also it will be reflected. So now let me log into the user part and show you. So in the user part also, booking history you can see earlier it was waiting, now you can see it is accepted. So in this way the service center can able to update the real-time current update, so that the customer can able to know their current status. So now once it is in progress, you can just update in progress, so that the user can come to know that their car wash is being under progress. So now if you go, you can see it is in progress. So in this way the updates are shown in a real time, so they can able to see their status and accordingly they can act it. So it is not needed to ask them in phone or some manners, they can able to know by logging into the system itself. So coming to the service feedback, so now I'm just going to complete this by clicking the delivered and click update. So now you can see the status is changed or delivered. So now let me log out and go to the user part. So in the user part, user will be coming to know by going to the booking history. You can see the status is delivered. So now earlier you can see the action part was empty, so now you can see the action part is activated by showing two different options, that is feedback and invoice. So the user can able to download their bill in the PDF format, soft copy. So just click this invoice button so that you can see invoice 1 now. So now let me open this invoice, the PDF format, and show the bill format. So you can see the bill format with the name of the service provider is JP Car Wash. So you can see what vehicle service invoice, what is the customer name, Alice, phone number of the customer, email ID. So here you can see the service center details, owner JP, phone number, address. You can see the booking ID, date when it's done, status delivered, what is the car name, model number, register number, what is the package they selected, the price, the estimated price, everything. So thank you for service. So everything is being given in the bill format for the PDF. And also you can see the feedback, the user can give the feedback only the registered and delivered user. All the user cannot give the feedback. Only if they booked the service to the particular service center, they can able to give the feedback. So just let me click the feedback. So here let me enter good service and click submit feedback. So now you can see the feedback is submitted. So now let me log out and go to the service center part and let us see. So the service provider can able to see the service feedback. So here you can see the service feedback, what is the for the booking ID 1, username, for the service, which car, which model, and you can see the user feedback, and you can see the date and time when it is made. So now let me log out. So in the administrator part, you can see how much number of users available in the dashboard, total bookings made, how many service centers are available, how many user feedbacks are done, everything is being updated in the welcome screen of the admin itself. So coming to the users menu, you can see who are all the users available, what is their sitting, everything. So coming to the service centers, you can see the pending service center, there is no any pending. What are the approved, you can see the approved service center details. What are all rejected, you can see rejected service centers. So coming to the feedback part, you can see who are all the users have given what is the feedback and to which service center they have done, date and time, and everything is updated. And coming to the graph part, you can see the various system analytics. So first graph, you can see the details of complete system analytics with the number of users, feedbacks given, bookings, and how many number of service center. And for each chart we have provided a download chart button where you can also export this in the image format. Let me export and show you. You can see system overview is downloaded now, so you can see the chart is now downloaded. This is a dynamic chart according to the bookings or the service center, it will be changed. I'll show you that. So now you can see the feedback on booking is one. I'll just make some other booking and show you that. You can see it will be updated. So here you can see there is 2 users, so it is shown with the 2 users. So now you can just download this chart also. So every chart is downloadable format. Again, you can see this here service center. I have created 2 service centers for Pondicherry and 2 for Chennai, and that has been updated here. And here you can see the booking status. So one is delivered, so that is only one is delivered, and you can see monthly booking trend. So for this month only we have shown. If it is for multiple different months, you can see the graphs will be varied on it. And you can see the feedback count over time also. For this month, for the September month, there is 1 feedback given, so it is shown. So according to the months that is given, you can see the variations in the graph. So these are all the dynamic graphs. They show the system analytics, user distribution by roles, service centers by city, booking by state, monthly booking trend, feedback count over time. All these details will be shown. So now let me log out and let me create some other booking. So user part, I'll just go to the Bob, different user. This time I'll just go for the Chennai. I'll just select this user. There is no, so this Carver service providers have not added any packages, so you can see there is no packages available. So let me go for Pondicherry. I'll just create 5 car. So let me book this service. So let me enter the car name as car model as A4, Audi registration number, and make confirm booking. So now you can see the booking is updated. Similarly what we have done. So now let me go into the 5K car service provider. So now you can see the total booking and 1 in pending. And if you go to the new booking part, you can see it is in pending. So service booking, update the customer bookings. Let me accept, and now you can see it is changed to accept. So now I'll just make it in progress. Whatever we did it similarly, you can just make it. So you can see it is now make it delivered. So you can see there is no any feedback given to this service provider. So let me go to the Bob user, the second user, and now I'll just go to the view history. So now you can see the bill. So now let me download this bill. So now you can see the bill name. So earlier bill was given with JP car wash. So now you can see it is changed to 5K car wash. According to the given details, this bill is automatically generated with the selected packages on the user and the service providers details also. So now you go to the feedback part. I'll just give good service but costly and submit feedback. So now feedback is also submitted. So now I'll just go to the admin part to show you the variations in the graph part. So now you can see the total bookings now is 2 and user feedback is 2 changed, and you can see the feedback now given by the Bob is also updated. And in the graph part, you can see earlier there was 1 feedback, now you can see 2 feedback, there was 1 booking, now 2 booking. So in this way the graphs will be varied. So now you can see the user, that is same user only, and you can see delivered is now 2 delivered, and you can see booking is changed to 2 booking, and feedback is now changed to 1 to 2 feedback. So in this way the graph will be varied, so you can enter as much of data whatever you wanted, and you can show the variations in it. So before completion, let me show you the frequently asked questions and answers for this project. So the first question is, what is this project about? So this online car wash booking system is a web-based platform that allows user to book their cars for the car wash in online, and so that the booking process for the customer will help the service providers also to manage their operations efficiently. Second question, which technologies are used to develop the system? So we have used Java for programming language. The front end is built with JSP, CSS, JavaScript. Backend database we have used MySQL. Next question, who are all the main users of the system? So the main entities or users are administrators, service center, and the users or customers. Next, how does the system ensure only genuine service providers are listed? So in our system, administrators should approve the service providers, then only the service providers can log into the system, or user can able to see the listed service providers. This is to prevent unauthorized or fake service providers. Next question, what functionalities does administrator have? So the main functionality of administrator is to approve or reject new service centers. They can able to view the registered users, who are all the approved service center, rejected service center details. They can able to see the booking feedback details. They can see the complete graphical reports with the system performance of it. Next question, what features are available for the service providers? So service providers can add their package name, they can able to edit their package, whatever they have given. They can see the recent bookings made. They can update the status of the bookings by accepting or rejecting it, delivering it in progress, kinds of things, so that the user can see the real-time updates in their system also. And finally, they can able to see the feedbacks that is delivered by the customers also. Next question, what options are available for the users? So in the users, they will register and they will search for the service providers that is available in the particular city, whichever they wanted. They can see the name of the service providers, they can click it and they can see the package that is available, and then they can enter their details and make the booking. They can also track the real-time status, and they can download the bill in the PDF soft copy format, and also they can provide feedback to the completed services. Next question, how does the system handle booking statuses? So when the user book a service center update the booking status so that the updates are visible in a real-time manner in their booking history part. Next question, can users download bills or receipt? Yes, once the service is completed, user can able to download that in a PDF form. Next question, how does the feedback system work? So once only the registered user, booking completed user, can only provide the feedback, so that genuine feedbacks are provided, so that spammers or unverified users are not allowed to provide the feedback. Next question, what kind of analytics or reports are available? So we have provided various graphical reports in pictorial format, which consists of user distribution by role, service center by city, booking by status, monthly booking trend, feedback, count over time, kinds of graphical analysis reports are available. Final question, what are the benefits of using the system? So the main benefits are, it provides a centralized platform for users and service center, saves time by eliminating the manual booking process, enhances the transparency and trust with the admin approval, simplifies the service management for service center, offer real-time updates and digital invoices to the user. So these are all the few frequently asked questions for this project, and this is all about this online car wash booking system using Java, and thank you for watching.